Ahoy mateys, it be your captain here, Brendank Redbeard. So in this video, well, to begin with, I hope you like my new intro, because you may have noticed I changed my channel name from like something boring to what one of my friends suggested, Brendank Redbeard, because you probably saw in my face cam video that I'm ginger, hence Redbeard. But anyway, I thought make an intro with that, so I'm now your captain, as it seems. So, as you saw by the title of the video, I'm going to be showing you how to make another game on Python. So, as always, you need to open up the idle Python thing, and once you've done that, you want to do Control N for a new, what's it called, a new window. Yeah, and then save it. So, I've already made this game, but you'll have to name it something along the lines of Cavern of Secrets .py, as I said in the previous video, because .py is for a Python file, blah blah blah, whatever, you may have heard it before. So let's get on with this. So you don't have to install anything like Pygame and that, it's just a simple Python. Now if you can hear my laptop whirring, it's because it's deciding to be really loud. But anyway, so the first thing you want to do is import time. That's just so that we have a little bit of waiting before different things, so it's not everything appears in one hit, because that's a bit ugh. And you also want to import random. So they're the two things we have to import, and now we can do a hashtag for a comment and put game function. In fact, at the top, let's put hashtag the cavern of secrets. Woo. Okay, so let's go on with this game function. We'll have to define a function with def, and then we'll name it game with no arguments. Remember to put that colon in and then hit enter. Now we're going to start it off. We're going to start things off by doing print with the open bracket and what's it called? And then we'll just close it off because we can input it afterwards. Then we'll do another print, but this one it will say welcome to the cavern. Yeah, I'll put capitals, Cavern of Secrets, because it's secretive. And then you can put an exclamation mark if you want. And then in this top print section, we just put, you know, squiggly line, this one here, it's called a tilde. You just put loads of them until the brackets, they line up, just like this. It's just so things don't get skew-whiff. So then you can do exactly the same thing as the top underneath the Cavern of Mysteries bit. And there we go, that's that bit. So now what you want to do, you want to do time dot sleep open bracket 3 close bracket, because that will wait 3 seconds before doing this next bit. So next you want to print, and you know the gist about the brackets, and you want to have, this is the beginning of the story, you enter a dark cavern out of curiosity. Out of curiosity, if I can remember how to spell that. Full stop or period, as I think some Americans call it. I'm not sure, but anyway, it is dark, and you and you can make out a small stick on the floor. Stick on the floor. Full stop, and then close off that print bit. And now this is where you're going to make they're going to make their first choice. So we'll do ch1 for choice 1, and that will be equal to str, which is a string open bracket, and then you want to put input. And like I said in my previous Python tutorial, that where I'm on Python 3.6.1, you don't have to put raw underscore input, you can just put input. And then we'll have the question, do you take it? Question mark, of course. And then I like to open and close square brackets with y/n in there. It's colon and a space at the end, just so that they've got something nice and neat to go off of with their answer. So now, hold on, what's it done all them returns for? Oh, I know why. Because we didn't do the two closed brackets. Oh, confused myself there. Right, let's carry on, shall we? So now we're going to go along the bit if the stick has actually been taken. So if it has, we'll have an if statement. If ch1 is in open square bracket, and now this gets a bit confusing because you'll do little y or big Y, and then you got yes with a capital Y, and then you got yes completely lowercase, and yes completely uppercase, because you never know, somebody might want to not type in the letter Y, they might want to type in something else, like yes in all capitals. So then, oh, wow, I almost forgot my colon. Put in the colon, press enter, then you want to have print, you have taken the stick. Taken the stick. Just so that even though it's a bit obvious, oh, you typed Y, of course you took the stick. So time.sleep, open bracket 2. Oh, I put a quote mark. Right. And then you want to set the variable stick equal to 1. And then we'll do 2 returns and press backspace because we don't want an indent. And then we'll do another comment, stick not taken, because we have to have something if the stick isn't taken. Then we can have else, if I can type it, else, and then we'll have print, you did not take the stick. You did not take the stick. Full stop. And then that. And then we'll set the variable stick equal to 0 because we don't have the stick. Then we can do 2 more returns in the backspace. And now we have another bit of the story to get to. Ooh, spooky. So now we have, as you proceed further into the cave, you see a small glowing object. Full stop. And we'll have ch2 for the next choice. And this one will have the same thing. We'll have str open bracket input open bracket, and then it will say, do you approach the object? Do you approach the object? And then we'll have the same y/n format with the colon and the space. Close off the 2 brackets. I almost forgot that last time and I got really confused. And then hit enter. And now we'll have approach as this comment spider, because the thing that they met is a spider. Only you'll know this because you made the game. So we'll have if ch2 is in open bracket, and we'll do the same thing with the lowercase y, the uppercase y, the yes with a capital Y, the yes in all lowercase, and the yes in all uppercase. You don't have to do this, you could just do if ch2 equals y with the quotes. That would work, but someone might think, oh, I'm going to be funny. I'm not going to put a lowercase y, I'm going to put an uppercase y, see if it falls the thing. And in that case it would, but this case it doesn't. So anyway, let's go with this. Print, you approach the object. Ooh, you approach the object, dot, 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 just to add a bit of suspense. And then you want to time.sleep with 2 in the brackets, and you want to do another print. You want to print as you draw closer, you begin to make out that object as an eye. That object as an eye. It's just so you know, the reason I might be stumbling as I'm reading it is because I'm looking over at my second screen so that I can, because I've made this game previously, I'm just copying it down as a tutorial form. I'm not just winging it because that will go very badly and it will be a lot of silence and head scratching, and there's a bee outside my window. Anyway, so that's the reason I've been stumbling a bit. So we want to time dot sleep, not slep or sleo, time dot sleep 1, and then print. We're having another print bit. The eye belongs to a giant spider. The eye belongs to a giant spider! Exclamation marks. Like, oh, it belongs to a spider! Whoa! How weird. So then we're having ch3, which is equal to another string input. You know, the case of the brackets, etc. And then, do you fight it? That is the question. Do you fight it? Would you fight it? I probably wouldn't. Arachnophobia! Yay! Okay, so I did it again. Didn't do the two close brackets. Okay, so now we'll add a comment if they actually fight spider, because it's a lot nicer to have loads of comments in the game, because then if you're looking back through it, you can be like, oh, that's the bit when, in this case, they take the stick, or if they don't take it. Otherwise, you might be like, hold on, what bit's this? What bit's that? I don't know. Okay, so back on with the game. I waffle on too much on my days. So we'll have if c if ch3 is in the same format. I'll cut this one out because you know the gist. Okay, back we go. So I'm just gonna keep cutting the why, yes, because you know what to do. You don't need me to repeat it every time. Okay, next bit. Now we have to check to see if they actually have the stick. So if they are with the stick, we could say. So we'll have if stick is equal to, so two equal signs, 1 with the colon as usual because it's an if statement. We do print. You only have a stick to fight with. A stick to fight with. Oh no, that's bad. But if you didn't pick up the stick, well, that would be different, wouldn't it? So this might be a bit of comedy. You quickly jab the spider, because that's all you can really do. You can't like whack it. Well, you could, but that would be very effective. You can't stab it like a sword. You say poke, poke. Just imagine that you see a spider poke and like scuttles off. Right, so you quickly jab the spider in its eye. Oh, in my previous version I put it's wrong. In its eye, and gain an advantage. Well, that's always good. Everyone loves an advantage. Okay, and then we'll do time dot sleep. Oh, sleep. Typing isn't helping me today. Probably because I've got my microphone in the way of my keyboard. Alright, time dot sleep 2. Now this is when it gets a bit interesting. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 5 print functions in a row. So we can do print. We'll do it 5 times now. 3, 4, 5. Because we're going to fill in the fourth one first. Yeah, I'm gonna confuse it for all of you. So we'll have it all in capitals. If the spider hits higher, nope, yep, hits higher than you will die. Just to put it completely bluntly. Remember to close off the quotations. And now we'll do the third one down, the middle one, and it will say I took off caps lock. You must hit above a 5 to kill the spider. And then we'll close off the quotation marks. Now you can see that the brackets don't line up, so you have to go like say 3 spaces at the end and 3 at the beginning. There must be 4 at the beginning, 4 at the end. Nope. We'll do 4 spaces at the beginning, 3 at the end, because you can't make it central, unfortunately. Right, so then we'll work on the second one, and that just says, I'll turn off caps lock, fighting. and then you have to do the same thing with adding all the spaces at the front and back. So I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Maybe another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 20. Okay, so I'm back. I haven't been able to. Alright, let's cut from here and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I'm back. I just counted. There's 19 spaces in front of the fighting bit and 18 afterwards. And then on the first and last ones, we're going to add the tildes all the way along like we did at the very beginning. So we'll do it here as well. Wiggle, 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 and there we are. So now next, we have to time dot sleep 2 because we want them to be able to read it, and then we'll have fdmg1, which is equal to int, which means integer, and then we random dot rand int open bracket 3, 10, then close off 2 close brackets, and you want to edmg1, which is equal to int open bracket random dot randint open bracket 1, 5. Oh, got a sniff. And then close off the 2 brackets, and then print you hit a spider. Haha, funny. No, you hit a, and then close off the quotes, put a comma and a space, and have fdmg1, and then close off the brackets. You don't need quotes there, and then print, and then you have the spider hits a. The spider hits a. Close off the quotes and put a comma, and then do edmg1, and then close off the bracket, and then time dot sleep 2, and then I like to do 2 returns so that it's nice and spread out, and then we'll have if edmg1 is greater than fdmg1, then we will print the spider has dealt more damage than you, and then close off the quotes. Where's my mouse disappeared to? I stare. Because I just need to scroll down. Oh, we have loads to. I might split this up into 2 episodes. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Dealt more damage than you. Okay, and then we'll do complete equals 0. And then we will return complete. And then we'll do 2 enters. Oh, 2 enters. You don't have to do any backspaces because it does that for you. And we'll have elif fdmg1 is greater than 5. Nope, is less than 5. Almost forgot that. Do the colon. And then print you didn't. Oh, I can't find the. There it is. You didn't do enough damage to kill the spider. Didn't do enough damage to kill the spider, but you managed to escape. So that's always good. So it's like if you don't die, but your score is less than 5, then you escape. That's always fun. And then we will have complete equals 1. and then we'll return complete. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and then we'll do two returns and do else print you killed the spider, because it's always good. No, it's not. It's not good to kill a spider. Don't kill anything, whether you're arachnophobic or not. Don't kill things unless you're playing a game. That's always good. Okay, then complete equals 1 and return complete. And then we'll do two returns and a backspace this time. But now you might get confused with all the indentations. We'll put a comment so that we know without stick. Because what if they don't have the stick? What will happen then? And then when you hit enter, you might have to do a backspace again. You'll have to else with the colon print you don't have anything to fight with. You don't have anything to fight with. And then we'll time dot sleep 2. And now this next bit is identical to this top bit here. So I'm just gonna copy and paste it because I don't have time to type it all out again. And then time dot sleep 2, and we'll do fd. Okay, all of this is the same, so I'm just going to copy this and let me get rid of that and paste it. You can do the same thing. You can copy and paste, or you can try to type it all out. I don't really have the time and I don't want to spend ages typing it all out. Okay, and then we'll do two enters and we'll have if edmg. Oh, this is the same as well, I believe. Yeah, it is. Let me copy and paste that. What bit are we at? So it's under this bit. Okay, bear with me as I copy and paste it. Paste. There we are. Okay, now the only thing you have to change here is instead of 3, 10, it will be 1, 8, because then you got more chance of dying because you didn't pick up the stick. And then once we've done that, we'll do a return and 2 backspaces, I believe that is. Where are we? So let me count. There's 1, 2 backspaces. Where's my mouse? Disappeared. There it is. Okay, we'll do 1 backspace, 2 backspace, and then we'll add another comment saying don't fight spider, because what if they decide not to fight the spider? Then print you chose not to fight the spider, and then we will press enter. Oh, there's the return still there. Right, you have to get rid of them. And then do time dot sleep 2, and then print. Now this might be a plot twist. As you turn away, comma, it ambushes you. Ambushes. If I can spell ambushes. It ambushes you and impales you with its fangs. With its fangs. Now that's very intense. So, as you can probably tell from that, we'll have to complete equals 0 and then return complete, and you died. So, bit disgusting that. Oh, don't complete 7. Okay, and next we want to have hashtag don't, not DPNT, don't approach spider, because remember at the beginning where it says do you approach it, like the small glowing object? What if they don't? This will happen then. We'll have else colon and then print You turn away from the glowing object. Away from the glowing object and attempt to leave the cave. Attempt to leave the cave. ... Just to add a bit of suspense. And then time dot sleep 1. But something won't let you. So we'll print but something won't let you. And let you ... And then we'll time dot sleep 2 and then return complete equals 0 and return complete. Because that could be anything. It could be the spider that grabs you. Raw. Okay, and then we'll do 2 returns and a backspace. So we're back at kind of like the very far left. We'll do hashtag game loop. Now this is important. We'll have alive equals true with a capital T, and then we'll have while alive, because you'd think you'd have to while alive equals true, but you just have to while alive because it's basically the same thing. So while alive, complete equals game with open and closed brackets. You might think, hold on a minute, but what about the complete bit? It's because this complete is kind of like an internal one, so within that function. So when you return complete, it kind of gives game either 1 or 0 depending whether you complete it. So it sets this complete variable to that, so whether it was 1 or 0. If that makes any sense. Then we'll have if complete is equal to 1 colon alive equals input open bracket and quotes. You managed to escape the cavern alive. You managed to escape the cavern alive. Would you like to play again? Because they might want to play again. Would you like to play again? And then we'll do the y/n thing. And then close that off. And then we'll have if alive in, and then we'll have the same thing, the y, etc. And then we'll just put alive. And then hit enter twice and a backspace. Else, and with the colon, enter break, which breaks out the loop. Then 2 returns and a backspace. And now you do another else bit, but this is at a different indentation, so it's not like if else else, because that doesn't work. And then we'll have alive equals input, and it'll say you have died. Would you like to play again? Because again, they might want to play again. Would you like to play again? With the y/n bit at the back. Goes off, and then we'll have exactly the same thing as before. So we'll have if alive in the y thing, and then you want to do a return and just type alive, and then do another return and a backspace, and then do else colon break. And I believe, yes, that is the entire game finished. So now we'll save that, press F5, and then it will go onto the shell, and the game will start up. So welcome to the Cavern of Secrets. You enter a dark cavern out of curiosity. It is dark and you can make out a small stick on the floor. Do you take it? Now I'm going to say yes, I do take it. You have taken the stick. As you proceed further into the cave, you see a small glowing object. Do you approach the object? I'm going to say yes. You approach the object. As you draw closer, you begin to make out that object as an eye. The eye belongs to a giant spider. Do you fight it? Yes, I'm going to fight it. You only have a stick to fight with. You quickly jab the spider in its eye and gain an advantage. You must hit above. Oh, oh, what's happened here? Ah, so seems like we have an error. Now, oh, go away, screen recorder. Okay, so where has it gone wrong? Where did it say that we've gone wrong? It was somewhere here. Time dot sleep Where did that come from? Time dot sleep. But how did it turn into a complete? Okay, then we'll try that again. It's always good to go through, test your game a couple of times before showing anyone, because it allows you to see any bugs. So yes, I'll take the stick again, and I will also approach the object, and I will also fire the spider as well. So you quickly jab the spider in its eye and gain an advantage. Go through the fighting thing. You hit a 9, the spider hits a 3. You killed the spider. You managed to escape the cavern alive. Would you like to play again? Well, right now, I don't. If you make this game and you go through and you realize there's a bug or error or something, leave it in the comments and then I'll try to fix it and possibly just make a little video to edit this. So anyway, I still haven't got an outro, so I'll improvise. I'll come up with one relating to my name, Brendank Redbeard. So like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, all that stuff that everyone else says. What can I say else? Goodbye.